Good morning, Sadis. How are you today? Inshallah, we will start with past perfect. Okay, our grammar is talking about past perfect. So today in Unit 6, we are going to talk about past perfect. But before we start, let's remember past perfect from the first semester. Do you remember that past perfect is for talking about something that happened before something else, right? And the other actions in the same sentences that are described by verbs in the simple past tense, okay? But in first semester, we used when and after. This is the key word, right? But in this unit or past perfect today, we will use also that, okay? Now, let's start. Okay, Julia lost the necklace that grandpa had given to her. Okay, so we have here two actions. One happened before the other, okay? And the first action that happened before we express it using had plus verb 3. Okay? Now look at the sentences or look at this example. So this is the first action. This is the first action or action 1, which is happened first, okay? And the so we using had plus verb 3 or pp and past participle, okay? And the second action that happened next, we express it using verb 2 lost, verb 2 or simple past, okay? Verb 2 the same thing, simple past, يعني simple past verb 2, okay? Now look at the second example. Dad mended, so we have here verb 2, the window that the boys had broken. So had broken, action 1, okay? And mended, action 2, okay? So we have a question here. Which of the two events happened first? So the boys had broken, so they had broken the window. So this is the first action. Then dad mended it. This is the second action. Okay? Let's continue. Now, we can use the word formula or we can use it form, the same word form. We can form. Okay, for the past perfect tense, use or tense is had plus past participle. It doesn't matter the subject if the singular or plural, the form or formula, so the form doesn't change. Look at the sentences. She had cleaned the house, etc. Also, we can said we had cleaned, okay, the house. Okay, so we have here subject singular, singular, okay, or here singular, take, had. Also if we have subject plural, also take, had. Okay, so we use with singular and plural had plus verb 3. Okay, this is the form. Now how to make the past perfect negative. Okay, negative. So making past perfect negative is simple. How? It's just insert not, okay? Just we put it not between had and past participle. Look at this example. We hadn't had. not cleaned the house before our mom came. Okay, look at this example. We had not. So how we form the negative? Just added not between had and verb 3. Okay, in the middle, had not cleaned. Okay, so we insert just not between had and past participle. Okay, now how to ask questions. So the formula, also we can use word form. We can form for asking questions in past perfect tense, had plus subject plus past participle. Okay, we take the same example. Had we cleaned, okay, the house before my home, etc. The same example. Okay, so we start the question with had, okay, plus subject plus verb 3. Okay, plus verb 3. Now, common regular verbs in the past perfect. Infinitive, we use it to ask. Past perfect, had plus pp. Okay, in negative, had not asked, verb 3. Okay, now complete the sentences with the verbs in the brackets. Use the past perfect relative clause. Okay, I will do the first one. The girl that watched that her grandma. So we have here lose and give. Okay, now look at the sentences. Which is the first action happened? Which the first action? Grandma. This is the first action. So it take the second action had plus verb 3, and here we have verb 2. So verb 2 here, and we have here had plus verb 3. Now the girl lose, we have here we want one verb 2, lost, simple past. The watch that her grandma had given. Okay, it's so easy. So please continue the rest of the example as a worksheet. Okay, yalla, see you later.